Alright, welcome. I'm Obi, and tonight we're not doing horror, we're just gonna do some Gunpla. Because I've been really wanting to put together these models because we've got like 10, 20 in this house that are unassembled, and I haven't really assembled a whole lot of them. I've done a high grade. No, I've done a master grade as my first one before in the past, and went pretty well. And then I also had an entry grade from a Gundam event that I went to that they gave us for free. I assembled it there because that was a catch. You assemble it there, you take it home, blah blah blah. And I hope to God everything is working on here like I thought it was. Okay, yeah, I guess maybe. Uh, I think I'm streaming. One sec. Well, let's hope I'm streaming. Anyways, maybe. Wait, is it 8? It's 8 o'clock. Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, I'm actually gonna. I just realized how deafening the music lack of sound. So let me get some music. I was hoping I could find some some Gundam sounding theme music that would be safe to stream, but that's probably not happening. So we'll do some Zelda and chill while we listen. This is actually copyright safe. Oh no. Actually no, I'm sorry. We'll do the NCS one. No copyright sounds. Let me turn that down a bit though. Oh, is this seriously not reporting everything? Hold on. Wait, no. I see what's on. Let me just volume. Took me a little bit just to get things together. So apologize about that. If I don't sound loud enough or too loud, let me know. Anyways, let's see. Let's move this to the top corner. Actually, no, I don't need my screen for all this. All right, so anyways, hope everybody's having a good night tonight. I hope I had a good weekend. Mine's been a little tiring. Just a bunch of errands and stuff. And then today wasn't too much, but I had to go out and get my supplies because I decided last second today. It's like, you know what? I want to do Gunpla. What encouraged me to do that? I don't know. I've been looking at a lot of Gunpla stuff and taking trips to like Hobby Town and places. But anyways, so this is a setup. I've had this for a while. I just busted it out of the packaging today, finally, because I've been building up to this stuff anyways. And as you can see, I got a little like nice little decor thing. You really can't see it. It's one of those like 3D ones. You turn it to the side and it has a 3D effect. Anyways, okay. Anyways, this is what we're working with. As I said, yeah, I just realized the angle here. But anyways, so this is actually an entry grade, as my title said. I haven't put a whole lot of these together. I don't want to mess up a master grade or even a high grade for that fact. So my idea is I start with this entry grade because I've actually done this one before. As I said at the Gundam event, the 40th anniversary, they had the mobile Gundam station, all that fun stuff. So let's go ahead and show you what it actually can look like. Oh, and actually, that's right. I didn't. So this is what it can look like. Make sure I have also have the. Yeah. Okay. This is the full thing here. I apologize. I'm trying to accommodate for vertical streaming as well, since I've got that turned on with this stream. So yeah, there's that. This is what it can look like. If you notice, I got a lot of metallic on it. So it can look like this without doing anything, with just putting it together as is. And I forgot to bring that over here. My wife let me borrow hers that we didn't do that too. One sec. Okay. And forgive me, I've never done this type of stream before. And so this is a first for me. But this is what it can look like. Or this is what it does look like when you don't do anything. What we did on this is we did do panel lighting. So if you notice, we've got all the panel lighting. I don't think I did a very good job, but at some point we need to, you know, detail this more for her. But yeah, so you can see the differences. A huge difference on that. They still look, I mean, even without the paint, it still looks nice and everything. But I just love that extra little detail. All right, anyways. All right. There's probably going to be some do's and don'ts that I break. A lot of don'ts I probably break it, you know, all in all. Anyways, let's cut this open. I guess I could just break that, but whatever. Brand new fresh out of the box. I hope this hope I don't do too bad with this stream. Like I said, I've never done this type of stream before. I even got something when I was trying to find some extra markers today. They didn't have any markers. For some reason, Hobby Lobby cannot keep, or Hobby Town cannot keep markers in. But Hobby Lobby gets them all the time. They've got connections, apparently. It's crazy. I was about to say, please tell me I'm not muted. Alright, so yeah, this is supposed to help with like putting these on here. And you can even put labels on with the lettering and stuff, so you know which is which just by looking at it. So this is kind of a cool thing. I don't know if this is something I should probably be doing this, like getting this set up beforehand. God, my desk is gonna be a mess. All right, how many of these am I gonna need? I got. Okay, we got 2. Oh, I only need 5. Not too bad. I need to work out a better system for this desk too. I've got a I actually have a laptop and an extra camera that I just need to get a good table set up, and I should be able to actually go and, you know, set that up, you know, elsewhere. Let's see here. Probably do this on the mat. It'll be off camera, but I need 5 of these. Ah, fresh plastic. That smell. All right. More knives. I mean, it's integrated. It's actually a lot more than you would think for integrate, I guess. But nothing compared to, like, you know, master grade and God forbid heaven. I mean, heaven, not heaven. Perfect grade. I was gonna call it heavenly grade for some reason. I don't know why. That's not even a thing. All right, so yeah, this is pretty cool actually. So this is the weaponry. This is the extra lining of the frame, the extra accessories like the back, the rocket pack on the back, panel liner. Let's see here. So my understanding is I probably need more than that. So let's see. This is A1 and A2, A3 and 4. I could probably just assume it's going to take A and then 1 and 2 and then A, 3 and 4 for 1. That way I don't have like 50 billion of these all over my desk. So it should work just like that. Yeah. Oh, okay. No, there's only 2 slots there. But yeah, it did come with some lettering slots. or lettering that you can put on there. That's actually really cool. I like that. Let's see. So in this case, it'd be A. So apparently, we've got to assemble our. We've got to assemble our stand. It looks like. Now, what did I do with the? Oh no! I lost the clips, the snips. Where'd they go? Oh boy. Oh, there they are. Ah, thought I lost them. Okay. Yeah, I gotta remember to do this all, you know, within the camera and stuff. I don't know if I need to. If you need like me to zoom in more or something, let me know too. Yeah, these are actually really good quality. I had to borrow these from her, from my wife. So I gotta get my own because I had bought a kit that had all this stuff on it. Like it had a small one of these. It had these. It had an X-Acto knife. But as I found this, I was like, oh wait, I already have all that stuff except for the snips in there. And I was like, and now I'm thinking about it. I may. There we go. Yeah, inserts into there, and then you know what? I can go ahead and prep this for future ones. I'll probably take all this stuff out in the future on future streams. I want to do this regularly. I may actually make a whole other channel just dedicated to Gunpla, and then keep my horror streaming in here and all that. Okay, here we go. So yeah, got the A and the 1. This is actually really cool. I like this idea here. So I can just have this prep for the future. Oh, that's gonna be more difficult to get in, huh? Okay, the 1 is gonna be difficult. I probably should have grabbed some, wait, do I have my iFixit kit. I got tweezers in my iFixit kit. Screw this. It's not gonna cooperate. Alright. There we go. I need to get some tweezers for this this kind of stuff too. Like I said, this is just an entry grade. It's not going to be anything big. So I'll keep these out too, just in case I need more of them. All right. There we go. So I should be able to get it in here. I hope I'm doing the angle for the camera right. I'm looking at it. So if you can't see stuff or whatever, but yeah. So this little runner can hold this, which, well, this one here, which is A1 and 2, but I can break off at A2. So this actually makes it so much easier to work with. That's so cool. I love that. All right. But yeah, I am a beginner on this. I mean, I've been streaming for a while, so, but you know, obviously I'm not like a huge streamer or anything like that. I'm not trying to be an influencer or anything. I like streaming horror games and talking and stuff. I was doing PNG tubing, VTubing, but with a less sophisticated model, just basically a picture that shook when I talked. And yeah, I wanted to do more, but I don't have the resources to do that. I don't have the resources to do what I want, and I don't have the nor do I have the time to do it myself. So theoretically, if I sat down for long enough, I could make a model myself, but for VTubing, but it's too involved, and I just don't have that kind of time. All right, here we go. Just for the sake, I'm not going to do like all 4 of the A's here. So just for the sake of not taking too much time, I'm just going to do A1 and A3 for these. You know, I just realized that Spotify... Oh, man. You're probably not hearing any music, are you? My bad. Oh my gosh. Okay. I gotta restart my Stream Deck, basically. Okay, start up. Oh man, that's not what I wanted to do. One sec. Okay, I think the music is getting a little loud here. I apologize. I'm I have said I've been doing streaming for a little bit, but I'm also still learning. Okay, application. Okay, I guess I will work on that later on, and we'll go ahead and just get the companion app started. Let's see. All right, companion launcher. There we go. I apologize. I thought we didn't have dead silence in the background until I looked over and noticed my nothing was showing on the mixer there. Okay. Let's see. All right, so A1, 2, A3, and 4. Oh, there's no 3s? That's odd. You'd think there'd be a 3. Oh well, we will just ignore that fact, I suppose. Kind of figured they would have an A3 in there. There's no 3 or 4. It only goes 1 and 2. That's kind of weird. It does like pretty much almost the whole alphabet though. That's odd. Okay. Okay. I guess I'm thinking next stream I do like this, I will have more stuff prepped instead. Oh yeah, this has definitely got more than the other one because this has the full weapon kit too. Yeah, everything is in here. I think the next thing I also need to do is probably have a... Oh, there's the cannon. Let's see, we got the Morning Star. Okay. First we got the shield. Well, the other parts of the shield. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry with trying to get the lettering on all these. I just need to have them accessible. Yeah, this is... I do like this. We'll turn that upside down. But oh no, that didn't work. Oh, they made that incompatible, I guess. We'll do it like that. There we go. Yeah, these little runners are pretty cool. So anybody have any favorite Gundam series that you watch? I personally am a fan of OG Gundam and Unicorn. Unicorn Gundam is just a really badass Gundam in my opinion. Okay. Get the instructions out. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if I need to get like a PDF of this and just have it displayed up. Okay. So the idea is what we're going to do is we've got the metallic markers. I for some reason don't know what happened to the silver, but we've got gold, we've got blue, and we've got red. Those are the main primary colors that we need for this particular one. So this will be fun, but we're also going to do panel lining when we do this as well. So I think what we'll do is we will go with the instructions and panel line as we go. So yeah, so we've got our colors and we got their panel liner. Let's make sure it's black. I am colorblind, so I can sometimes get stuff mixed up. Okay. So this is going to come from A1 and A2. So these first ones here. All right, so this is A1, so we need 1 and 16. I'm also going to go ahead and change up the lighting a bit. Makes it a little bit easier to see. All right, so let's see, we got yeah, almost made me a little nervous with how strong and thick the connection there is with that spur. All right, so I gotta work on the centering, I guess. I hope I turn this the right way. All right. All right, we got A1. Well, A11. And from A2, we need 16. Is right here. We're getting like the little meticulous ones right now. Of course, I do remember that's you know, that from the initial build the first time I did this one. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Oh, there it is. Oh god, I thought it went in the floor. I'd say watch it jump in the floor. Alright, so yeah. And what this is all building up to, this is going to be our, we're building up the head right now. So in reality, the majority of this is just, we're just trying to get that little, the red emblem on the headpiece there. Okay, next we're gonna need B13. All right, so there we go, B1, and we need 3. There it is. Honestly, there's not a whole lot of leftover spurs on this. These are really good cutters, so I'm gonna have to get a pair of my own like these, to be honest. I say that and then there's like one big spur right there. I'm gonna probably put those right there. These actually have oh, these have writing for, yeah, parts. What do you know? I like this mat. I think this mat was a good investment. Let's see. And of course B1 -1. I'm just throwing a dash in there. All right then. Yeah, it does not want to come off. I don't want to hit it too hard, you know, and there we go. All right. I'm also wondering if maybe this is something where I do all this part first and then I stream. I'm not sure. I guess I need to watch some more. I need to watch a bunch of Gunpla videos. I've seen some, but I kind of forgot the whole format, to be honest. All right, so we've got these pieces, but we still need A215 and B1-2. Well, we're on B1, so here's -2. Ah, come on. Alright, so once I get this off of here, I get this separate at least. Okay, there we go. Alright. Then we need A215. Alright, A2, here we go. And 15 is right here. Oh my gosh. So many tiny pieces. I wish I could actually, like, you know, stream the Gundam soundtracks. Pretty sure Bandai Namco would not appreciate that one. Unless I got like a program where you can do it. I don't know. That would be cool. Stream some 2-mix with Reflection. It's one of my favorites, actually. I'm not the biggest fan of Gundam Wing, but I do like the opening and ending songs. Just Communication and Reflection. Well, right, White Reflection, I'm sorry. Okay, so may have to break out the sanding pads for this as well. Okay, so for step 1, that is all the pieces that are needed. Okay, so yeah, this is gonna be fun. I know this is the emblem at the top. Not all that needs to be painted. Luckily, I've got just the method here. There's red. All right. The good thing with taking it easy and going slow with this is going to be giving this all time to dry too. Alright. I'm gonna have to become left-handed somehow. Wouldn't really think I'd be doing a whole lot of oh, whoops. And of course that's trying to make its way in there. I know this is a very minute piece, but I feel like it's going to be just as important. Okay. Oh no. Oh, the instructions are trying to screw me over here. One sec. I still have some of the more horror-esque streaming music in this list too, so that's always fun. All right, so we've got that. My tweezers go. Here they are. Really should be enough time for it to. And I'm not like any kind of expert at any of this stuff. I'm just kind of making it up as I go. Let's see here. That should be fine. Oh man, I tried to escape. I caught it between my fingers. All this, but I just need to paint that piece right here with metallic. That's the piece that's going to stick out. So. Okay. Now, the eventual upgrade I want to do with this is being able to actually do spray paint. We do have a sprayer, but it's kind of old. I don't know if it's still the problem is I don't know if like any parts of it are like rotted, like the hose and all that. So that's something we gotta check out. Plus I also need a place to do it with ventilation. There we go. Okay. That should be good there. All right, this is the next piece I want to paint in gold here. Oh, yeah, something else I forgot. So in the regular one, regular entry grade that I showed earlier, the weapons that you have are just like, you just have 2 of the guns, but the this one actually has the swords that can come out. So There's that. I just want to make sure. I hope this one's good. May have to Yep. Alright, well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It looks a lot darker. Why does it look like there's black on it? Let me get a cotton swab real quick. Yeah, that's black. What happened to this thing? I mean, I know it's supposed to be like a darker gold, but that's a lot darker than I remember. I hope that's not the case. Although, worst case scenario, I have a bunch of freaking markers coming tomorrow because where I've been failed by a hobby town where they just can't seem to get these things. The apparently Amazon can, and they can deliver it to me tomorrow. Oh, I just got the red all over me. Okay, I think we might be good now. All right, let's try it. Okay, yeah, now it's working. Okay, we're good. We're good. Huh. Oh man, that really got in there, huh? It's like I cut myself or something. This one does seem like it got a little dried out though for some reason. I think we're A-okay with it now. Also, I just realized I don't think this is in the view of the if you're doing vertical. So I apologize about that. This might be a little bit harder to get in there. These crevices are kind of a pain point right now. Yeah, there's a see if I can angle this just right. Like a really dark corner of this, or a really untouched corner. Oh, there we go. Now I got it. Now let's see if I can. Oh, yeah, maybe if I can. It's really hard. It is hard to see. I apologize. But yeah, instead of just like full out yellow, we are looking at. Oh, you know, I didn't realize that was that loose, I could just take it off at will. Alright. I still gotta get the top half of it. The only problem I'm having with it right now is it just doesn't look like, if I compare it to yeah, I mean, if I compare it to the gold on here, maybe it looks darker for some reason. I think maybe the marker might be dried out from that. Well, I can't imagine it would just make it darker. It should, like, you know, unless we're just out of it almost. Okay. I don't know, it just doesn't look as shiny as it should, you know? Let's see if I can... I mean, it definitely looks more... Well, if I can rotate my hand according to the camera angle. I don't know, it kind of looks different from what I expected, but then again, I think this might come out, in the end, it might come out a lot better than what I'm thinking it will. Alright then. Yeah, that didn't help. That did not help things. Let's see here. Here's the... Let's shake that up some more just in case. Okay. Also, I'm missing the alcohol. Great. Oh well. We'll be fine for a little bit. Also got some of these detailing, even though they're not really relevant for what we're doing, but I think I might be able to use it a little bit on this here to kind of help it out. Okay. I think that is good to sit here. Mostly dry for the most part. All right. Next. Okay, so one of the biggest... Oh, sorry about that. Really don't want to get paint all over my face. I just need to scratch my face. Why is that hard to do? Anyways, alright, so I guess next we're going to do some panel lighting on the helm here. On the head, not helm. Well, I feel like I need to shake this one up for some reason. Alright, just had to make sure. Alright. So yeah, this is going to be fun. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these little vents in here. Actually, was the... No, I don't think any of these others were that fine. This is a pretty fine marker too. All right. Man, I really wish I could move that center, or move the center a little bit for the take it. Man, my fingers sticking together from that paint. Yeah, so you can see the difference already. Yeah, unpainted or not panel line. Man, why am I struggling with this? There we go. You got panel lined, not panel lined. I mean, that's more just darkening. It's not, I don't even consider it technically panel lining. But what I want to do before I move on to the other side. I'll take that, get the excess off of the, you know, of anything outside the venting there. And then go back over it again. For anything I may have accidentally popped out there. There we go. So that is the difference. We got. It's really hard to see. I apologize for that. You got the vents on this side done, and then these have yet to be done. Again, I should just say I am not a professional at this at all. It's just something I like to do. I haven't done a whole lot, but I did like it when I've done it. Now, I've already assembled this particular Gundam before and done the panel lining and the I've done the panel lining and the metallic painting or metallic pins. We actually have a vent, a hooded vent or a vented hood for doing the spray paints. So that is a goal that I have. Get that before. And there we go. So now the head, the vents on each side, gives a lot more detail. In fact, I think I can give a comparison here. No, I can't. We did do the panel line. That's right. There is that. Now, there's also the one other piece I want to get lined first. Actually, there's a lot of this I want to get lined. But these right here for the I guess head cannons. Getting that head cannon, right? Oh, wait, I got something for that. There we go. All right, so this is where I'll probably need to use a yeah, this is where I need to use the tipped ones. I think we do probably need some more chill music for doing this. So I might go ahead and load up like a Gaming Senpai playlist real quick. Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. There we go. I think Sunday should be for a chill day here. I don't know if I should be if I should just disable the vertical stream or not. I'm not sure if I can actually provide a successful image for that. So if you are watching on vertical and you don't say anything, I apologize. Please feel free to say something about it. Because I'm not sure, because it auto centers, because I'm letting YouTube do the thing for it, the vertical stream for it. So I could save on bandwidth and such and resources of not having a second canvas going. Okay. Oh, I left that cap off. That's not good. Yeah, so I gotta redo this real quick. I left it off again, I know. There we go. I think that's pretty good. All right, so now that's what we got. The other thing I'm doing with this is so I didn't have a so I don't have such a burden of cameras. I'm actually using my phone with Droid Cam with OBS. All right, now here's the other fun part with panel lighting. So basically, any of these crevices here is what we're going to be going for. Which I think I'm going to try and take advantage of this thing. I actually got this for doing soldering, to be honest, initially. And it's like, oh, this just happens to be handy now. I mean, I guess I could really be used for anything. The main purpose was soldering so I could, when I was doing RC racing, not professionally or anything. In fact, I sucked at it so bad. I still have all my RC stuff though, but there's not such a, it's not as popular. So, all right, I'm gonna see if, okay, so I do not want my elbow to come down on those things. Jeez. All right, so basically any curvatures, any like intersections is where we're going to do panel lighting. I just got to keep my hand steady is all. And that gets all over the place too. But that's what coming over it with this is for. It's basically like you're. So now when you look at it, gotten a lot of that mess off. Get a clean one so I can get the rest of it off here. I got too much of it off of the now there's too much on there. Gosh. It's been a while since I've done these too. I mean, that 40th anniversary was like, what was it, a couple years ago. Now I think about it. And of course, the other thing is, you don't necessarily have to have it like, you know, pure black lines and everything. Just something to give that definition to the to the paneling of the Gundam. Of course, I don't know too much. I'm not really like pro at this stuff. But you can see what I'm trying to get on here. If I can just get a little more of that excess off. Actually, that might be good like that. It kind of has a nice aesthetic to it. Let me all right, so you got where I've done a little bit of the lining. Now on this side, nothing. A little bit of lining. Still trying to work on getting some of the excess off there. It's just supposed to accent the lines of the paneling, not look like you know, it's just ink blotted on like a giant tattoo or whatever. I suppose nothing wrong with tattoos. Actually, Gundams with tattoos would be kind of cool. I mean, I guess that'd be called decals, you know, or paint jobs. Okay, I think I'm finally getting in there without taking off too much. Oh yeah, there we go. You can see that. You can see now it has an extra definition to it versus that. Of course, now I gotta do the other side. If I do it light enough, I may not have to wipe off as much. And I just failed at that. Do that real quick. I really need to watch a lot more Gunpla videos to get a better idea on some of these extra techniques. But yeah, now we've got, it looks a lot more detailed with the panel lighting. It makes a huge difference. It really does. Probably get this plastic bag out off of here before I like get it all over something, especially my desk. I'd be so mad if I got on my desk mat here. Not this, but the one for my actual computer and everything. I need to get a full out table though. Like I said, I have a vent hood that we have. Problem is the proper ventilation for the window is right in front of me, and I wouldn't be able to have a full out table like that. Without, yeah, I need something that's more permanent that I can have just sitting there. So I either need to clean out our garage and have it out there, but God, there's no insulation, there's no climate control. So on summer nights it's gonna suck. Winter nights it's gonna suck. All right. Anyways, but there is an idea. You can make a ventilation system with a bucket of water, basically, and filters, where you can actually do this kind of stuff indoors with a vent hood feeding into it, and then it goes through the water, it goes through filters, goes through the water, and traps, I think it traps like the particles for the paint and the fumes into the water, and filters out only like, you know, just a little bit of it. So it's not as bad So it's a thought, it's an idea we're gonna try. Okay. So next we're gonna try, and this may not be a single stream for this. I just hope it's not something, you know, where I bit off more than I could chew, you know. I was wondering why this was so low. And as I go, I'll try and upgrade how I do this with the stream as well. Like the whole setup in general, things like that. All right, and here we go. Here I'm able to actually just use the side along the edge. I gotta roll with that one, to be honest. I had to do a bunch of cleanup. Okay, I hope I'm still centered for everything. If I'm not, I again apologize. All right. Yeah, I mean, the whole purpose is just gives it extra detail, extra depth. Make your entry grade look really nice, you know, that kind of thing. And I mean, the actual, you know, you don't need the full out darkness of it from what I've seen and kind of how I feel about it. Because, you know, I just pretty much wiped away everything on that, but there we go, autofocused. It's kind of hard to tell, but it's got a little bit more definition to it. So now this piece back here, I'm just trying to mostly trying to get the edges of the inside, walls on the inside of that. Okay. We got the guns on the head. The literal head cannons. Just need to darken that back on the back here again. And for some reason I can now get it in there without getting it all over the place. I don't know why. Kind of weird, right? Okay. I'm gonna put that there as kind of a, well, put it over here as kind of a finished piece. And I think the other thing that'll make it much easier is when I'm doing master grades and stuff, is it's going to be a lot easier because they're bigger pieces. I say that, then it's going to be like way harder, I bet. Okay. Oh, I was looking at the instructions, like had a warning about this this piece here. Ah, I gotta look at my OBS so I can see it. Yeah. I was like, what's the warning? What did I miss? It's like, remove each part slowly. Oh, okay. Luckily that was already done. That was already good. Alright, so now I'm gonna run through these. I know this part's going to be on the inside here. I can alligator clip that. Alright. So what I want to get is like the edges of everything here. I feel like as I'm doing this now, I'm getting a little bit better with making it lighter so I don't have to wipe off as much. Okay. Yeah, you can already see sorry for the lag there. I'm using my camera as an IP camera as well for my phone. Alright, so now I definitely gotta wipe that off. Oh no! The cotton swab kind of just started spraying off onto it. Well, I kept enough on there to give it definition though. That's a good plus. Okay. Yeah, like I said earlier on the stream, I'm planning on probably making a second channel for this, just make it strictly for Gunpla stuff. So what I'll probably do is stream it on here for a while, because in order to, unless I've got something I can do where I link it to this channel and I can already stream. So I'm thinking if I can't do that, then I will just simply go ahead and maybe I guess maybe try to, if I can, I'll go ahead and stream like that. If I can't, then I'll probably stream on here, but then take highlights of the videos and put them on the other channel until I get I think it's like 50 subscribers that you need in order to start streaming. So that's probably potentially something I'm going to end up doing like that. All right, so I want to get the bottom of this now. I kind of wish this is a little bit finer tip. Yeah, I guess I can pull it off like this too. I wonder if anybody's ever like done it in such a way where it looks like it's a basically draw manga. Blah. I don't know why I couldn't say that. I'm gonna have to check into that. That could be a cool idea once I actually get, you know, okay with it enough. We're good enough to do something like that. Okay. Sorry, still trying to get used to the idea of doing this here. And I will be honest, as a little bit of reference, I am kind of using this thing right here. This is like a little, I don't know if you can actually see it if I put it on here. Yeah, you can do it. It has that extra dimensional layer to it. Just some stuff I picked up when I was out getting things like this. Like, I'm going full Gundam. Okay. I'm gonna say we're probably done with the panel lining here a little bit, except for maybe, let me get, since we've already got everything, all the metallic painting done and everything. So first we're gonna go by the instructions, which is showing we're gonna assemble the internals here, and then the internals, and then put that into the head, and then put the last piece on there. Okay. I do want to go over that a little bit more and get some more of that excess off. In reality, I'm just making this up as I go along. I've seen a little bit of how to do it, and looked it up a bit. I do feel like I can do enough of it to make it right, but also try, you know, maybe I can give it a little bit of something that, you know, becomes my style at that point. Okay, so looking at this small piece here. We need the golden piece right here. Yeah, now that the gold is dried, it's a little bit better now. So this, and then goes on top of this. I was about to say, where did it go? All right. Alright, so if I'm lining it up exactly, it fell to the floor. God no. Oh, thank God, there it is. I thought my luck with everything that I have is if I drop something like, let's say, a screw, unless it's on carpet, it's going to become a world-class gymnast, and it's going to do 50 billion somersaults and be in another country on the other side of the world. That's usually how it works. Let's see. Okay then. Bear with me again. Gotta use my toes for that one. Okay. I just realized I was painting the wrong side of this, wasn't I? Well, guess it's not that big of a deal. Alright, that piece is downward like that. Yep, so I actually wasn't done painting the gold part. Luckily it's not snapped in and locked its height or anything like that. Ah. Must pry it apart. There we go. Yeah, I just realized what I was actually on here with. I don't know what particularly I was painting that for, but yeah, the eyes. These are the eyes in this thing. We need to get those eyes painted. Should be shaking that with the tip down, actually. Okay. Okay. Alright, now... This is actually all I really needed to paint on this thing. Just these two little dips out here. Gotta love that. Guess technically, in reality, it wouldn't have mattered. I mean, I hate that we're still in step 1, but you know. Let's see. I can't rotate it with my fingers. Actually, why don't I put it on the alligator clip? There we go. That's much easier. Alright, so not sure if you can see that. Not sure how much of a difference it actually makes. Yeah, you can see a little bit of difference once it... Yeah, there we go. Hopefully you can see that. All right, now. Let me get that other piece back. It shouldn't be too bad with this. Yep. There we go. You can actually see it kind of forming now. So you got the eyes, you got the red piece. It's kind of like, I guess you can kind of look at it as like a mouth. So yeah, it's starting to come together. All right, now. So we got that, and before we tackle the head part. So yeah, now we're gonna put on the basically the mouth guard, I guess you could say. So yeah, now it's starting to look even more. It's starting to come together even more now. Now, one thing I need to do on here is I also need to do a little bit of panel lining. I'm gonna pop that off again. Gotta pop it off again. Come on. Don't be a permanent. I really hope this isn't... Why does this not sound right? Hold on. It's still String Beats by Harris. Okay. So he's actually got a lot of these too. Pulse. That was close. There we go. Got it. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be... Maybe I need to put it back on there to do the panel lining, because this is gonna be a real pain. Look how tiny that piece is. God. It's gonna suck. So... I mean, maybe I can clip it on the alligator clip here. Yeah, I guess we could do that. One thing I'll definitely be working on is angling the camera and stuff, so that not only can I see it, but everybody can see it a lot better. I still got that paint on my hand too. Don't want to get it all over the chair or my clothes, or especially the freaking desk mat. I just got that desk mat. It's so nice. I love it. I don't want to get it dirty. I banned all food away from it. Okay. Panel liner. Oh no, don't do that. It's very, very tiny. But there would technically be... Yeah, you can see it on the camera here. So I'm looking at trying to line that right there. And I think I did I not do that on the previous ones? Yeah, I did. I did do it on the previous ones too. I think this one actually might be a slightly different variation of this. Unless there's another piece that I'm missing. No, that's the same one. Okay, well. Let's see. I guess the method I'm gonna have to go with here is kind of blot over where it's gonna be, and quickly clean it off here. It's kind of weird. It seems like they're... Hold up. Because I know this is the same exact one, right? Yeah, no, I see it now. It's very tiny. It's a very tiny detail too. So yeah, if you can see it, if I can get it centered. I am bad at this angling. Okay. Maybe if it won't focus my hand as much. Okay, yeah, it's kind of hard to show. But there's a very faint, tiny set of lines in here. And I think there's a slight variation to how this this one is built compared to the other one that I have. But they're very, very tiny. This might actually be a smaller model. Did they shrinkflation Gundams? Surely not. Whoa, don't want that all over me. Okay, somewhere in this freaking pile of supplies I've got. Oh, here we go. Gonna need to break out your dentist skill. Yeah, right. Yeah. Hold on, let me get this before it dries up. Yeah, you can faintly see it. The two little angled things. Also, welcome in, Plastic Bag. How are you tonight? But yeah, I'm looking at this right now. This is actually smaller than the mouth guard here, or the face. So this is gonna be different. Okay, I'm okay with that. I just was not expecting it to be. Yeah, I've got some tools for it. Tomorrow I've got my I've got a bunch of metallic markers, and I think we ordered some extra additional pins for panel lighting. Yeah, I'm trying to panel line as much as I can with this one tonight. Okay. Also, I gotta welcome somebody into the server. I just made him a pupper. After I get this excess off here. Okay, yeah, it looks a lot more detailed at least. Anyways. Are you serious? Oh, that's why. There we go. And a typo, obviously. I can't like do anything on the internet without typos. That's my life. My life is typos. Thanos is popular. Oh dear God, what did I do with that mouthpiece? Son of a damn it, where'd it go? What did I do with it? Oh shit, I don't know where it went. Did I lay it down over here for some weird reason? No? Oh God, no. Where did it go? I was looking for the whole alligator clip here, and yeah, it was right in front of me the whole time. All right, a little bit more wiping down the excess here on the panel lining. It's easier when you're dealing with like a crevice. I do know that for sure. Okay, it's not too bad, not too bad. But yeah, apparently this seems to be smaller than the first ones that we had. So I guess it's like a V2 or something. Alright, words, they're hard. Alright. Now this goes into y'all. Like I said, it goes into yeah. I said it goes into yeah. What the frick? There we go. Huh. Alright, and we have most of the first piece done. Don't know why we're skipping on the camera, but it might be something to do with the fact that my phone is acting as this camera here. I'm gonna have to invest in a better option here, probably with yeah, I think that worked out. Okay. Anyways, gonna get the second piece on here. Okay, yeah. I see some. Okay, I was worried about the 4K DSLR camera. I've got a DSLR camera, but it doesn't do video. My brother has a 4K DSLR camera though. But yeah, I think that's actually one thing I might invest in at some point. I was thinking about that for the photography that I've been trying to do. In all honesty. Oops. I'm so dumb sometimes. Yeah, so what I did is I accidentally put this part on without putting the emblem on the inside there. My bad. Now I gotta try and pull this out without breaking the rest of it. Which line? Which line did I steal? Yeah, I guess I might have to pull out a knife. What's not a knife? That's a knife. Was it that bad a joke? Oh. Hey, I'm too dumb to know that. I just need this enough to pry it out, not cut or anything, or cut me. I don't want to cut. I don't want to be cut. Just enough to wedge it, you know. That kind of scared me. It's not heavy enough to do anything, but God, it scared me. Oh wait, I have my iFixit kit still. What the hell I do I have my iFixit kit? Oh, it's over here. Jeez, I am dumb though. My secret. I'm always dumb. Yeah, I should be able to do it with this. Maybe. Maybe I was just kidding. I may have made that up. Aha! There we go. Got it apart. Man, this pad was this mat right here was a good investment though. So many things I probably would have lost. Okay, so the instructions say push it in like this. Oh, that. Oh. Well, that freaking figures. Why was I thinking that would have been? Okay, I got a little more painting to do there. See if I can pull it back out without breaking something. Oh wait, no, I can just push it out here. Maybe. Maybe I made that part up. Ow, that freaking hurt. Oh my god. Okay. That didn't hurt that much. I swear to god, we're gonna get most of this done tonight. Since apparently this piece over here behind the emblem I thought wasn't. Oh, you know what? Because I am dumb. I forgot about that piece. I'm looking like right at it with this this thing right here too. I just happen to have this thing. I wasn't putting it up here for reference, but it is actually coming in handy for reference. That's gold. There's red. And red is definitely good to go. Oh boy. That could suck. Gotta make sure I get. I mean, I don't need the sides necessarily, but basically we're painting this part right here, that very top piece. Might have to give that a minute. I wonder where these are supposed to go on this mat, or if they are supposed to go anywhere. Yeah, this is pretty cool. It even has a little compartment boxes. Like, these are all for parts and tools. All right. I think I can shortcut this. There we go. Now it's much better. Hold up. I think I know how to fix that. Where's that? How is that? Using the camera light or the light on the flashlight on the phone. Okay, now it's too shiny. Crap. Oh well, you get the idea. It's there. Don't question it. And I'll form the head. That's not Gundam, I know. But that's another mecha I love. There we go. Now we have head. After all that work, I got head completed on the first step. Now I can move on to step 2, the body. Okay, I'm actually gonna store this in here just because I'm definitely afraid something will happen to it now. Because that'd be my luck. Alright, so body. And if you're just joining, also one thing I invested in while I was out today getting supplies was these little runners that you basically vertically stack these up. These are actually really nice. There's a couple of them here. So they actually have numbering and lettering that you can put on there. That's actually really cool. So you can label out where which is which and just look for the numbers there when you're going to look for them. So I didn't do it with all of them, and for some reason it doesn't go past 2. I don't know why, but I have an A3 and 4 that I couldn't label properly, I suppose. I need A1 and A2. Oh, okay. That's not A1 and 2, so I don't... Oh yeah, that's right, I swapped them around. A1 and 2 is the multicolored here. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. Alright, so I need A1 and A2, 2 and 6. Alright, so A1... There's 2. I really like these spur cutters. Oh, I'm trying to make sure I don't mess up. Seems like usually one of these is just like really loose. Yeah, I guess I don't necessarily have to cut them off like that. It does help. Or can help. But there are a couple of spurs on here. Might have to remember to put the information for the for Stream Beats by Harris, Calvin Harris, I think it was, for this song, for these songs. I think it's actually a better pace than the NCS stuff. Kind of more chill. It's more chill, but I thought I had the actual chill ones. I mean, Prime, Nocturnal, Moonwalk. He has a lot of music on here, though. Secluded, here we go. Let's go with this one. And if you can't hear the music, then let me know. It's just kind of some chill music that's copyright free and all that stuff. Why did I put that back? I need it. Nah. Alright, so that was A12, A26. Where be the 6? Can I not count? Oh, there it is. Like, where is it? Why is it missing? Okay. All right. So now we need A217. And that'll actually finish that. So step 2 will actually be kind of easier. A217 is... Oh, no, go. What? Seriously? Oh, okay. I think my hands are part cat. It's like they looked at me, literally stared me straight in the eyes as they purposely did not bother to catch this thing. 17 I needed? Yes. Alright. I'm really mostly just breaking them off a little bit easier. There we go. All right, so we need here. So as I'm looking at the instructions, there we go. All right, so yeah, this is gonna be the fun. This is gonna be some fun panel lighting. But before, so I feel like I can comfortably put this together and pull it back apart, since it's not tiny, meticulous little pieces, except for maybe that. So yeah, you should recognize this is gonna where this is being right up here. This is actually really good to have as a reference to point out what I'm working on too. I love that. But yeah, now we're gonna do some gonna do a little bit of painting here. Well, I said I felt comfortable being able to pull it back apart. I still feel comfortable with it. I just don't know if I have the ability. Come on. It will do as I say. Well, I say that. Oh my gosh. What the heck? How did it get so... Oh. Wait a second. Did it snap in? Wait, did it like lock in there or something? It couldn't have. Oh my gosh. Can't believe this. How did this happen? I'm not sure how I got locked in there like that. What the heck? Oh, this is intrograde. It's not supposed to give me trouble like this. See if maybe I can pop that out. Get some leeway here. Come on. Let it out. It's too wide, unfortunately. Really, I got something here. You know what? I do have something I can work with here. Let's see here. Not too wide. I think it's got just enough of a. I really can't believe this has locked itself in like that. It looks like it somehow cemented itself a little bit more. How did it do that? I'm very confused on how this how we ended up here. It's not right. I can't believe this. I've kind of forgotten how I got it on there. Did it go down or did it go from the back? I mean, one would suggest that. Seriously? If I can just get this to pry, I think it went straight up and down. Oh, I think I got it. Oh, thank God. Okay. All right, so now we're gonna paint these. Finally. Jeez. That should be. Oh. There we go. I'll scoot this up a little bit. And hopefully it will be seen on the vertical part of this. Maybe. I'm just not winning. I may have to disable the vertical part for this. I don't know. Let's see what it looks like after it catches up. Apparently the vertical is like way behind on me. Oh, never mind. It's actually in frame, so good. I should have probably tested all these markers beforehand. Okay. I'll say that one didn't even want to come undone. Test this one out real quick too. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. Nope, it's definitely good. All right, now for the fun part. So everything is going to be actively seen I'll get a paint job. But you can, I don't know if you can already see the difference or not. I personally have seen a huge difference. It looks very beautiful. Okay. Sorry, I was got a little in the concentration headspace there. But yeah, hopefully you can see how much of a difference it's making here too. And I'll bring it up to the closer to the camera as well. All right. Getting there. Let's see here. That's actually going to be covered up by. That's going to be covered up by the gold. Oh, that does look beautiful though. I love it. Okay. So yeah, this is what it looks like now. I think the flashlight from the phone camera is actually helping show how shiny that is. In fact, I've got the best way I can since it's not panel lighting, so I can do a comparison on this particular one here. So yeah, you got not painted with metallics and painted with metallics. So yeah, we are ready to let that sit and dry. I guess I'm gonna have to come up with a good method here. I guess I can take this and there we go. A lot of stuff I'm just coming up with on the fly, to be honest, on how to do it. All right, now we can do the essentially this is the collar and the breastplate, I guess. So neck collar and, well, breastplate vents. I'm currently watching through the movies so I can get re-caught up on everything. We got like 7 movies to watch to catch up for Hathaway 2 that comes out in theaters next month. That's gonna be fun. I haven't even seen Hathaway 1, to be honest. Alright, back to the gold, which hopefully won't be as bad. Okay, actually looks like it's got a lot more paint on it. So maybe we've gotten it primed up now. So the only showing parts that are going to be there are going to be the just here and here and here. So if this will cooperate. Yes, there we go. You can definitely see the color difference on these though. So something cool is I don't have a lot of anything from the Xeon, but I do have a couple of Zaku's that I'm going to also paint. So we actually found the Xeon specific color pins. So those are coming tomorrow too. Alright, this is not I think the gold is almost out. Well, it seems like, at least. There we go. Now it's back in action. Of course, I may have also had it at the wrong angle. All right. Gotta make sure all these crevices get paint. And of course the inside of the collar. Hope you are enjoying this stream. This is, like I said, this is my first time ever doing a Gunpla stream or anything like this. To be honest, I mean, I've done some drawing streams in the past, but they're not as heavily involved with crafts and such like this is. All right, there's the collar. Now for the vents on the breasts. That might be a little more difficult to get in there if it doesn't produce enough paint. Well, oh, there we go. And I know this is a little bit different from what I usually do for a stream. I'm usually playing a video game. I'm usually playing horror games. That's not going away either. So, in fact, let's say probably Thursday night. I'm looking at my scheduling to be basically Thursday night, Friday night, and then Sunday night. Sunday nights are going to be more of an earlier stream. I was planning for this to be at like 7 o'clock, but I needed more time after I decided I was going to do this type of stream here. So I ended up pushing it back again. But yeah, we will do even more horror streams. But I figure 3 days with a gap in between the second and third gives me time to like run errands and stuff and relax on a Saturday. Still relax on a Sunday, but also have time to do things like get ready for work and all that stuff for the next morning. Yeah, that is not wanting to get in there. Those crevices are staying unpainted. I see some excess paint up here. It doesn't want to get in there. I think I might be getting it now. Let's see if there's any fine markers like this. Fine metallic pens. Get in these tiny crevices. Or maybe I just work on bigger models. That could work too. I am planning to work my way up to doing perfect grades on a stream. That could be something that takes a while, because I don't think perfect grades are made to be done in like a short amount of time, you know? They definitely aren't. I wonder if I can actually get away with, I don't want to taint it with that panel lining, but I have to get more of these little really. If I can actually get in there with this. No, I'm just taking paint off. Crap. Not ideal. Oh, now that works. Okay, hold on. Let's gob that in there. Okay, well, now it's just giving me more than I could ever want. Okay, now I actually have to get some out. Crap. What the hell? Obi. Okay. I think maybe we just unclogged the thing. That's probably what just happened. Now, with my luck, it's just not going to stop, is it? Like, oh, I'm sorry, I thought you wanted this to flow. Not forever, though. Yeah, it's definitely going to need some time to dry. But yeah, what do you think? I was about to say, where'd the lid go? Let's see here. think I can get away with this. Hopefully I can prop it up so that those, there we go. Excellent. Alright, now the last piece on this step. Oh no, I'm sorry, that's not the last piece on the step. I was looking at the instructions here. For some reason I didn't register this as step 2 also. Which I thought seemed kind of weird to say, oh, this is the body, but I was like, that's not a lot of the body though. And then, you know, it's just blah. Red. Also, let me know if you like this music or not. I personally like it. I think it's pretty good for doing a chill stream. Alright, so I guess we'll just do the ball here. I was gonna say it is red, yeah. Weird thing about the red that I've noticed is when it goes on, it's not as noticeable. I mean, yeah, I guess it is kind of noticeable because we got the light shining on it now. But it's not as distinct from the actual plastic color until it dries, and it's like really distinct. It really, the effect really shines through on it after it dries. But it also could be that I'm colorblind, and like greens, yellows, and some reds just kind of blend together for me, so that could also be a thing. It's mostly greens and yellows, but the biggest thing I ever have trouble with is mostly with like LEDs. I can see these colors, but like looking at LEDs flashing and whatever, I usually have to put my thumb up next to an LED just to see what actual color it is, especially when you get like amber as a color. Like, I don't know if that server is having trouble or if it's actually fine. I just had to get the pigment off my, or the tone off my skin, basically off my thumb. Alright, probably the most important part is the front. That I'm now going to have trouble actually getting to. There we go. I want to get all the sides on this front piece here. The back shows too, but front's really important because that's like the first thing that people are going to see on it. And there's Obi in the background, probably chasing off one of the cats. They must have looked at him wrong. No, I'm just kidding. He's actually a very jealous dog. He probably thinks that they're trying to take his stuff. Hope I don't have to take sander to that. Yeah, there we go. Nice and shiny. I like shiny things. Once these dry, I can do the panel lining too. Hmm. Oh wait, I might be able to MacGyver this. Some gum, a band-aid, and like a paper clip, and then you have a rocket launcher. Okay. All right. Next piece, A15. I need A18. That's 3. Oh, 5. It's the big blue one. Okay, come on. There we go. Alright, just getting these spurs off here. Not sure how good of a job I'm doing with that, but you know, it is what it is. Okay. That was A15 and then A18. So this one right here. I think this is for the shoulder assembly. If I'm not mistaken. Nope, no, I was wrong. That's for the waist assembly. Probably help if I had the right direction. Okay, and then A218. This is like the one piece I don't paint on this. All right, so that's going to be okay. Yeah, that's going to be the top piece right here. And for everybody watching, like I said, this is my first time doing this stream. It's in the title. I plan to improve as I go, so do not worry, do not fear. That goes over there. But yeah, just bear with me on this, and I plan to make improvements and upgrade things as I go. I'm hoping to make it a really good stream in the future. Well, like really like higher quality slash better skills, all that fun stuff. All right. I don't think it has as good of hold as I thought it did. Alligator clip, why? Maybe, okay. There we go. That gives me a little bit better hold. Oh. I was very specific about its angle at once. Somehow, I don't know if I don't think it'll be easier, but right now it just feels like when we get to doing spray paint on these things, it'll be much easier. I say that, but I'm probably gonna, you know, spend all that time masking everything or masking certain pieces when I need to spray paint that just happen to be on there or something. Or it's gonna be something really dumb that I'm gonna have to deal with. I'm like, man, this is just easier with the metallic markers. All right, this is coming along. I mean, I don't really need to do the bottom here, but I feel like it needs it. Oh, gotta get the bottom edges here too. So here, get the tweezer. I'm gonna have to switch the alligator clip to the other side now. Oh wait. There we go. Excellent. And okay. Yeah, I'm starting to think this might actually be a multi-part. It's like, why did it take so long to do an entry grade for you? Like, because I was trying to make it nice. We're getting there, though. I mean, like I said, I know this doesn't even need to be painted. I kind of wish, I kind of think about the idea of, what if we dipped these things into the paint and had like that? Probably not ideal, but you know. Oh hey, Obi, just came up on me. Actually, let's see if I can get him on camera. Yeah. Stubby, I can't touch you right now because I got paint on my hands. But right here. Stubby, please. What the heck? What was that? Why did... Oh no, he's covered up. Here you go, touch. Yeah, I can't get him in, I'm sorry. I think he's mad about it too. He just ran off in a huff. Alright. Let that one dry. I guess I can do like I did with the other red piece over here. Or actually get it from the... Oh, no? Oh, man, I didn't get the... No, wait, those are covered up. So I can actually touch that with this without getting paint everywhere. There we go. Now I'm thinking just because of how long this is taking, yeah, I'm probably gonna try and get through step 2 at least. Or most of it, and get all these pieces painted. And then we can look at panel lining and stuff. I'll probably do the panel lining after I assemble them now. That might be the better way to do it. This is also kind of a learning experience as I go. Okay. Alright, there's that. Alright, so we need to let those dry. Okay, while those dry, I'm going to grab these other pieces. Bubby! Alright, so we need A17. There it is. That's why he's mad. He wants my wife's chicken. Because it's people chicken. Oh, that scared me. A1 steak sauce. For Obi? No, you can't have that. Let's see. Alright, so that's A17. The A110. Ah, there it is. Okay, and then A210. The identical piece on A2. That would be the perfect Halloween costume for Obi. Make him a big A1 bottle. Or a big bottle of A1. Hmm? Oh, cubes. Okay. He's happy now he's getting liver cubes. That would be kind of... I bet there's a costume for that we could get at like at the pet store. I bet somebody's come up with that and sold it, or I bet you can get it on Amazon or something. Okay, this was A10. I mean A210 that I just clipped. That needs to go on the right over here. There we go. Make sure I don't lose that. Okay. So now I need... Ooh, okay. A29. which is obviously the thrusters. Yeah, there's still stuff on here, so put back on that runner, whatever it's called. And now we need B3, which is here. Because now we're getting the handles for the sabers. Oh, there they are. B3 and B421. Yep, okay. Just had to be sure. What I would really like to get Obi though for Halloween is one of those spider costumes for dogs. Just let him run around the neighborhood. That would be hilarious. But I have had an idea, and I think they actually make them goblin costumes. So you've seen how they've got some of those pet costumes where they basically have the front of them, the front of them are covered up, and it's basically like they're a person, and it's got little arms dangling off. What if it was a glow-in-the-dark goblin, and then like the rest of the back was, just like a black cover over top of them, so that if you're outside in the dark, all you see is a glowing little goblin with little wavy arms going running at you and stuff. Imagine being a little kid and seeing that at night. That would be hilarious and traumatizing, but hilarious. I mean, for them, it'd be traumatizing. For me, I'd laugh my ass off. I mean, it would be almost as good as a kid dressing as Atreyu and pulling a little wagon with a horse head that looks like Artax sticking out of mud. I've seen a reaction video of somebody pulling that out, a little kid like going around with that, and a reaction video of somebody of a millennial just like being traumatized by it all over again. It's really funny. I actually took in WoW, I had a paladin when the classic came out. So after I got my paladin steed, I went to the Swamp of Sorrows, and I angled it on a rock so that almost all the horse was engulfed in the swamp and its head was sticking out. Now I took a screenshot. I put on like a Facebook post in a WoW group, and I'm like, Artax, no. Not even named. I think I could name him. I think I named him Artax even. I'm like, no, Artax, no. I got people who were like wishing me I was to be dead over that. I don't understand why that was necessary, but it was funny still. I forgot I had to paint this part. Here I was getting ready to assemble everything. Ooh, this is going to be harder to do. Maybe. No, I think I got it. I got Obi Goblin. Yeah. I do want to do an Obi Goblin. I gotta see if there's any kind of costumes like that. I got a good amount of the year. We can find it. Alright, I got one more piece of paint that I forgot about. So we'll paint that. We'll put together the rest of this. Oh, those people have. I can show that. Yeah, I know. Alright, let's get this painted. I will say this is also a pretty relaxing hobby. Not relaxing to get into financially, but relaxing when you actually do it though. Just don't look at your bank account. Although the entry grade is only like, I think 15 bucks or so. $16. And especially if you're just getting into it. Hey, Obi, why you boot me on the side? About to get all huffy, I bet. Okay, we are just about done with painting this one. This one luckily isn't too complicated to paint. I'm not even sure this part will be seen. No, I'm pretty sure it won't. Okay. I actually think that should do it on that one. Okay, yeah, so nice and shiny. I think if I next time if I connect my phone directly to the USB, it should be fine. Okay, I plugged in the battery to make sure the phone doesn't die in the process, so it looks fine too. Oh yeah, this is dry. This is like one of the last ones. So yeah, check that out. Nice and shiny. Nice and metallic. Got the front chest piece. That one actually came out the best in my opinion. Okay. So we're going to go back to the first part of step 2, which is assembling these 3 pieces together. I can't believe it took me forever to get that part back apart. All right. Coming together nicely. All right, and then the first red piece we painted for this step. Actually, I think this has a little more articulation to it than the first ones I got here. Yeah, that's the first panel of step 1. It looks a little weird. I know it looks a little grainy and stuff, but I think that's just my camera and the lighting. It's like extra sensitively lit up, or words are hard. Anyways, all right. So next, A15. Oh. I probably need to let this dry a little bit longer, I think. Now I'm looking at it. Whoops. Yeah, here we go. Nice and shiny. Alright, so this is... Oh, there's that red piece. That one's still drying though, so... I'll work on the top. While we get more time for the second... The lower level of the torso dry. That freaking piece that tore off that cotton swab. It's like trying to haunt me or something. Alright, so... Alright, so this goes in like this? Yeah. There we go. Obi, what's wrong? What is it, Obi? You act like you're about to tell me Timmy's trapped in the well. But it must be much worse. Like, I'm not getting my way. Obi do be like that. Oh yeah, this actually has more articulation and everything than the others. Okay. Than the previous one. I didn't realize that, to be honest. Oh, okay. I was getting ready to put this in here, but it has to be in a certain way, it looks like. Looks like it's showing... Okay. There we go. Now we got the joints in there. I think after we get it painted, there's probably some sanding we can do this, and then some touch up to smooth it out. Obi, what is it? What is it, Obi? Are you trying to vie for another treat? Okay. I think that actually might be dry enough. Let me put it in front of the fan I got running. That's not a treat, Obi. That is not a treat. Quit standing like a person. Quit trying to swat it out of my hand. It'd be great if I could show that. No, that is not a treat. That's not a treat, Obi. In fact, my hands are covered in paint. I can't give you a treat. Not right now. Okay. Put this together. The ball joint goes on the bottom, while the other one goes in the front, and this goes like this. There we go. Now we can add this onto here. Obi. Or do you need to go outside? You need to go outside for walkies? We're almost done, actually, Obi. It's almost time to take you out anyways. Oh yeah, that is much more... That's more articulation than I thought there was going to be on entry grade. Not what I expected. Yeah, this is a little bit different from the first one I set up, or the first ones I painted. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, we are just about done with this step anyways. All right. Of course, these won't actually matter which ones go where. And there we go, we got the torso. Came out pretty good, although I do see some stuff I'm going to have to touch up because I may not have let it fully dry, unfortunately. But yeah. I mean, honestly, just need to see. Yeah, no, this has more articulation than the other entry grade that I have here. That's really weird. I honestly thought that when I got this one, it was the entry grade that I had, plus all the weapons. But yeah, I think it came out pretty good. This isn't, you know, in the step, but when it comes down to like poses and stuff, we'll be able to, there we go. We'll actually be able to take out, you know, one of the sabers out of the back and pose it with that. So I think that's going to be really cool. Because a lot of times I would actually pose this one, you know, where he's like shooting. There's like way more articulation than I thought there would be. But also he's pulling, you know, reaching back for that. Kind of like that. Not quite. Anyways. Yeah, I think that was actually a dumb one dumb pose that I was doing there. So yeah, I am liking how it's turning out. And honestly, I might be able to go over. I might end up doing a stream tomorrow night to try and finish out some more of this, because I do want Thursday night to be another horror game. And I was thinking Sundays would be like, you know, a Gunpla or retro. It might just be dedicated to Gunpla because I have a lot of Gundams. I've got a lot of them that I need to get taken care of, and well, I mean not taken care, but built, that I want to build. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream tonight for now, for here. Honestly, it's not in the steps either, but Obi, we'll go outside in a second. There we go. Not bad if I do say so myself. I still gotta do some panel lining though. Oh, ball joint went with the head. I guess it don't matter. Oh, be chill. Okay, we'll go outside in a minute. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed my first ever Gunpla stream. I hope to do more of these. I hope to get better as I go. I'll do some like research off stream as well to kind of. It's okay, Obi. We'll go outside in a second, okay? Let me end the stream, okay? Because I also gotta wash my hands, or else I can't give you treats. Anyways, yeah, I want to do more stuff like this because I do like doing this. I'm actually getting hobbies. I'm actually enjoying the hobbies I'm getting. So yeah, this is something I want to do. Along with I'm doing like some amateur photography. Might even take a class on that. But yeah, I'm going to try and kind of fill my life up with some cool hobbies here. Anyways, I hope everybody had a good time with this stream. The heck? Where'd that come from? And yeah, let's if you like it, be sure to like, subscribe, and all that stuff. But I am going to probably make another channel for this this type of stuff. That way the algorithm doesn't like get all confused with you know, freaking I guess it's a horror stream, but they're putting together a freaking model. So and I think I can live stream if I base it, if I have it attached to this one, but we'll find out. If not, then I'll start taking these and I'll push them. I'll put the vids for these after I edit onto the other channel and kind of do highlights instead. There's probably not going to be much clipping unless something really hilarious or really cool happens. Anyways, I'm Obi, and I'm out. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. Possibly see you tomorrow. I will update in the server if I decide to do this tomorrow night to try to finish out some of these steps and do the panel lining and stuff. Anyways. Oh no, I'm knocking everything over now. Cool. Good night.